I am more than a little under the weather, and I don't like to make posts about stuff that happen to animals, and yet this has me so angry that I'm ignoring both of those things and making this video. This is Teddy, 5-year-old, 13-pound, deaf-blind Shih Tzu, who the other day got out of the enclosure on his owner's property, wandered into a neighbor's yard. The owner wasn't home when this happened. Somehow police were involved. The arriving officer retrieved a catch stick, the long pole with like the loop on it, and he said Teddy evaded being caught in it, even though I see him making zero effort, really, in the body cam footage. He said he thought that Teddy's behavior was odd, the fact that he would like whistle to him and Teddy wouldn't respond or come to him, the fact that Teddy was like bumping into things, because he's deaf and blind. But the officer thought that meant that Teddy was probably sick or injured in some way. So then, after being there all of 3 minutes, he took out his sidearm and right at that next frame, fired 2 shots, taking the life of Teddy. The people at the house were like, "Why are you shooting a gun?" And the officer's like, "Oh, I had to dispatch him." And then when Teddy's owner showed up and was like, "You killed my dog?" the officer became agitated that he would question his actions and said, "What did you expect me to do? It's not like we have freaking animal control." He's like, "So you thought he was like hurt or something? You were trying to put him out of his misery?" He was like, "Yeah, pretty much." Although he admitted to the owner that Teddy never showed any aggression whatsoever. He just thought he should shoot and kill him. And the department staunchly stands behind that officer in the decision he made. They're like, "No, we're happy with this. The outcome's fine. This is what should have happened given the information that he had in the situation." This feels like a good time to remind people that police officers, law enforcement in America, kill somewhere around 25 dogs a day. That's based on information from the DOJ from 2014. It's hard to really quantify and boil it down to really hardcore numbers, because in a lot of departments, if there is an incident when an officer takes the life of an animal, the animal's just viewed as property. So it oftentimes would be filed as like discharging a weapon or damage to property, but not like shooting and killing a dog. If this pisses you off and you think Teddy deserved better, you can go to change.org, type "animal cruelty by an officer of the law," and this will come up. You'll see Teddy's face, and you can sign that petition. I think that's like the least we can do for Teddy. So hopefully, somewhere, somehow, another animal like Teddy won't lose their life because an officer thinks that all he has is a hammer called a gun, and therefore everything looks like a nail. And he just decides, yeah, the solution to all of my problems is pulling my sidearm and firing.